Okay, I'm finishing up here. I have stitched around all four sides to attach my bird onto this first piece of fabric and the batting. And oh, you probably can't see it as well. I did it in a yellow this time. I wanted it to be a little bit different than the one that I did in blue. You can see a little bit on the stitching. Okay. So one thing that I forgot to tell you in the previous video, and I use a thimble and a rubber finger. It just makes handwork like that, embroidery work and whatnot, just a whole lot easier for me. On this piece of linen, and you can see that I have now frayed the edges, but what I've also done is I have stitched on my machine around close to the edge, all the way around, to secure down a piece of paper. And this is a very thin, it's got a real nice crinkly, it's just a lightweight painted paper that I've had, and I just, I had a bunch of scraps, and so I just picked a piece that I liked, and this has got kind of a shiny finish, and I just liked it. And so then adding this little bird, putting it in the middle there, that's going to give it a nice addition of color. And as you can see, let's just turn this over on the back, just so you would see the difference. If I put it, say for instance, like this doesn't stand out as much. It doesn't have as much interest. And so that's really something that you want to look at. You like contrast, you like texture, things that are going to be a little bit more interesting. And that's one of the reasons why I like to combine paper and fabrics and all kinds of different elements. Okay. And sometimes I will put like several different layers, but this, I'm trying to keep this fairly simple just to show you my process. So now I will go ahead and stitch around the edge here of my bird, but I'm going to stitch this in a blue so that you won't necessarily see it, but it'll be attached. But at the same time, these will be kind of loose, which is kind of a fun thing. Now that's different, a little bit different than I did on my bird here. And that's one of the things that I kind of love about this process, is that, you don't have to do the very same thing that you did before. It's okay. Let your creative juices flow, and if something interests you, go for it. If it doesn't work out, do something different the next time. But this one I did with the stitching around through all of the layers. Here's the back. You can see that I did stitching through all the layers. This one, I will just go around the bird, and then I will put some type of embroidery work in the corners. I may do daisies again, I'm not sure. But this isn't a video on embroidery work, and so that's something that you would have to watch another video to learn how to do. I'm not covering that. And then the final thing that I will do to this will be, as you can see here, I want to make sure you get a good look at this, is this tiny little outline. And this is only one strand of thread to get this look. It just gives it just a nice little finished edge, and with that fray, I just think it looks super fun and cool. So one thread I used around the edge. 3 threads of embroidery floss I used to make my flowers. And 2 threads I used to stitch around here. And you can't see it on this as well, but this is also 2 around here, and then I will put the flowers on the same as I did in the other one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you for watching. Bye now.